Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Play Resident Evil 2 Leon A. Claire B. Alright, with the introduction concluded, time to start off with Leon's story. For the record, this is the GameCube version. Must always pause for the epicness. So, scenario first. Was it slot B that I had? Oh, that's my Claire stuff. Alright. So, let's go to slot A, and we'll load up Leon A. My scenario first data here. No necessary reason why, I just prefer to... If I have the data, I might as well load it up to actually see what I had on it. So, as I was saying, with the conclusion of Director's Cut brings rise to the Resident Evil 2. My favorite game in the series, hands down, will never be beat. And the reason I'm doing Leon A. Claire B this time around is because I missed the hell out of this game. And in my opinion, I want to play it again because the last time I played it, guys, was actually the LP. Last time I played it, hands down. So now we're kind of getting a little brief interlude prior to the actual game.
Thanks to the efforts of stars,
where we're just getting a recap of what happened in the previous game. About how Umbrella, invented the T-virus.
But the Umbrella Corporation's experiments were far
over. Yeah, they would spawn for another at least, 8 years, then what? Then eventually it turns into Tricell. So I could probably skip this intro because, the introductions for the characters are the same. It's just that depending on what scenario you're picking, you start in a
what have we got here?
You'll start on a different side of the truck when it crashes. As you know, if anyone doesn't get it, the partner zapping system is like you complete one character's scenario, which is different to the other scenario. Then you play as the other character and beat his or her scenario, and you get the true ending of the game. And both scenarios are different in varied ways, as well as depending on which character you use for the scenario. Like Leon A and Claire A are different, but so is Claire A and Leon B. So is Claire B and Leon B.
What could have done this?
And then, as you'll notice, as we progressively go through the game, there are varied amounts of things that transfer over between the scenarios.
Don't move. Don't move. No.
Wow. He actually shot something in the head. I remember that for some reason he chose to do body shots instead of taking heads. Yeah, but there will be transferable objectives and such as we go on, and you'll notice that. Claire!
Wait! Don't shoot!
Get down!
Bomb. Headshot. I should mention in the novel,
Head to the police station. It'll be a lot safer.
in the novel, S.D. Perry gave Leon a Magnum instead of his BP-70. That was hilarious in my opinion, because he had this fucking, because the first time he had this huge ass powerful gun, and he kept trying to do body shots. It's like, dude, if you have a Magnum, you fucking hit somebody in the head with that, they're going down.
And the whole place went insane.
Radio's out.
You're a cop, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
I am clearly a citizen who was on a Halloween trip.
Nice to meet you.
Mine's Claire.
Yeah.
Claire Redfield. I came to find my brother, Chris.
Yes. This is sister. And Leon Horberine Kevany. Actually, no. No, Leon's nickname is Gary Stew nowadays.
Hey, could you open the glove box?
Sure.
Because he's fucking God to everybody, including Capcom.
Take it with you.
Always check the back seat. You know, that reference really wants me to go back and watch Zombieland again. I've only ever seen it once.
Still in one piece.
Nope. I really love that Transformer-esque sound effect there, guys. It's fucking hilarious to me. Alright. Now, I wanted to do a costume, switch costumes for this run, but then I remembered that in order to switch costumes,
Head to the station. I'll meet you there.
you need to get to the police station without grabbing any items, then kill Brad, who is a zombie, with whatever ammo and the knife you have, and then that's it. They were parted by an unescapable destiny. This is just the beginning of their worst nightmare. Resident Evil 2, let's get this started. Alright, I'm gonna occasionally be taking minimal pause breaks to readjust myself and whatnot. To also make it easier to splice out. Alright, I'm not gonna go for the shotgun, I don't think. Should I? I very well could, but I don't feel like it. And I forgot, we gotta move forward.
Freeze! Who are you? What are you doing here?
Dumbass Kendo, or whatever his name is.
I'm a human.
I'm a human and a police officer. I have an RPG stomped on my fucking chest.
Sorry about that. I thought you were one of them.
You know, this guy... It kind of makes me wonder how the hell does this gunshot?
I don't have a clue. By the time I noticed something was wrong, the entire city was infested with zombies.
Not much different from what Claire's dialogue was, except, you know, in Claire's case, he was flirting with her. So, I'm not going for the costumes because they're a lot more of a pain in the ass than it's worth getting. Just saying. I could have sworn there was something there. Oh wait, maybe that was just Claire. Alright, then there's another little handgun ammo pack. Now, I could very well try to grab his shotgun, but we're going to play it a little bit ballsier and not go for it. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go for it. Push them all down. Stop breathing. I think it takes a little bit of skill to be able to do that without getting grabbed, and it's more along the lines of getting there at the right time, I should say, because it's more along the lines of moving at the right moments and the right times, I would say. Alright, so we have 3 zombies to contend with. Let's pick up the handgun ammo here. Now, you could very well make it to the police station in time. Oh wait, I gotta check something. Is my auto-aim on? Yeah, this time I'm actually turning the auto-aim on for anyone who cares, because I've already proven that I can beat this game without auto-aim, and I think that immediately makes me some form of badass. So I wouldn't waste too much ammo trying to get through those guys. I would pistol them down at least, so you can progress further and dodge as many zombies as you can. Trying to waste this much ammo this early is probably not in your best interest. And head up here. Little catwalk. Well, it's more like a balcony with staircases. Next up, handgun ammo cache. Climb up on this dumpster, get up on that Hydra's back as I make the joke repeatedly. And avoid the dickhead. Yes! So, immediately this is already going way better than the original run, where I got grabbed like 600 times. There's going to be a bunch of zombies chomping on a meal here. You're going to want to run by them and get in the bus. Get in the bus. The magic bus. So hop on the magic bus and get on it to take me to you. So in case you haven't wondered, our goal is indeed to get to the police station. What we're doing now Bye-bye. I've never gotten a headshot in this game with a pistol. I don't think it's actually possible to get a headshot with the pistol in this game. So I wouldn't even try it. Wait, if this is the New Game Plus, does that mean Brad is going to be underneath the passageway? I don't know. It very well could be. Yeah, that one's easy. You just gotta think a little bit fast and think fast while they move, because they only move when you move in that case. And once they start moving, they're not gonna stop. So I think Brad will be down here. Oh wait, no. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. He doesn't spawn in unless you don't pick up any items. You fucking tool. Yeah, but then what you have to do is you have to kill him with either. You most likely are gonna end up killing him with your knife. And or dying to him. Both of those are your adequate. Both of those are your only real choices. And say hello to the Raccoon City Police Department, one of the most atmospheric areas in the whole Resident Evil franchise. Yeah, like I said, those clip slices are purely for time management, really, because I want to try to split this into segments as I did with Director's Cut, so I can upload them on a daily basis. Because it's easier that way for me. Alright, so just like in Claire's case, we are gonna have to go find Marvin Brunner, aka Will Smith, and get the blue key card from him.
Who are you? Oh, you must be the new guy. Leon.
Yep.
Sorry, but it looks like your party has been canceled. What happened? About 2 months ago, there was this incident involving zombies in a mansion located in the outskirts of this city. Chris and the other STARS members discovered that Umbrella was behind everything. They risked their lives to reveal the truth, but no one believed them.
Yep.
Not long after that,
Barry, Rebecca, Chris, Jill.
Happen. Hang in there. Don't worry about me. Just rescue the survivors in the other rooms.
There's no survivors in the other rooms.
Here,
he's lying through his fucking teeth.
Take this key card. You
if
should
there was
be able
anyone
to unlock the doors in the hall with this.
The only people alive here
but
are bad people. He gets so extensive to the point where he's going to hold his gun on you.
I'm coming back for you. Just hold on.
And you know, originally I think you were meant to be able to run around in that area, and because when we get back there later, when we have the diamond key, what he gave you was and he locks the door behind him. When he gives you the diamond key, when you have the diamond key, you can get into that room from the other side. But the thing that makes no sense is that the door that you get in from the other side was locked. You unlock it, which means it was locked on the other side, meaning they halfway expected, which meaning the game developers probably thought you were able to go there, so they didn't want you to, so they locked the door. But that doesn't make all that much sense in retrospect, due to the fact that I'm having a very bad brain fart. That doesn't make all too much sense, because that cutscene is mandatory in every case. So that in turn pretty much means they probably originally wanted you to do that. As you can see, this is the file that I got. Like I think this is the one that I think you get the infinite ammo rocket launcher and machine gun for getting an A rank. For getting an A rank on both scenarios, and then you get the Gatling gun for beating the game. For beating the game under liquor. For beating the game under what the hell is it? 22 hours? Yeah, I think it was. You get the Gatling gun for beating the game under 2 hours. Alright, so I basically have the free shotgun with me here for a minute. First, let's get the guy who got his head twisted off by the fucking lickers. I feel so bad for you, dude. You got killed by a tentacle-raping monster. And let's examine this blood and say hello to one of my favorite enemies in the Resident Evil series that somehow their design gets less and less impressive as the games go on. Like, literally, its design has probably been dumbed down by every single game since this one, which in my opinion is fucking stupid. I mean, look at that. This is a fucking polygon and it has a bunch of details on it. Then in Umbrella Chronicles, it loses all its texture and just turns into a fucking, I don't even know. It loses all its texture and becomes a giant pink body, and all that's left is an exposed brain. And then next from that is RE5, where they have a different stage that is like literally just like the Evolved Lickers in this game, except nowhere near as awesome, because there's no distinctive difference other than the fact that they're larger. Alright, so advantage 1 of starting Leon A. You have the lighter, which means you don't have to do unnecessary backtracking to get this red jewel. Fist-sized. Red jewel number 1, down. There are some shotgun shells here for you. Oh wait, oh no. Shotgun shells in Leon B. There are very few instances where I mix up things throughout these scenarios. Very few instances, I like to think. So either way, what we're going to do is we're going to head on up to the east side and through this door. This is probably where you're going to want to gun down every zombie. Hopefully you have at least one shell. You're going to have at least one shell left in this there. I think I got a headshot. Yeah. Headshot. Now we handgun down the 3 dickheads over here. Like I said, if you're lucky, you're going to have the shotgun you're going to have at least 1 round left in that free shotgun. You know when they die, when they go to the ground with blood coming out of them. Like this guy. Except this guy is taking far more bullets than normal, like that. I mean, some of them take a lot, some of them take none at all. Alright, that should be all of them, right? 2 green herbs, rocking and rolling. Alright. Now we're going to head into the equivalent of our Under the Stairs save room from Resident Evil 1. Trust me, it's going to be your primary save room. A little bit more handgun ammo. In here, this is the locker where you get your costumes. In Claire's case, you get a Colt Peacemaker SSA single action army revolver as a handgun if you do it. So, in reality, hers is 17, like, a lot better. But at the same time, trying to go the entire ways. Let's put the shotgun all the way over here. I'm going to keep that on me. At the same time, trying to go all that way trying to go all that ways without expending so many bullets can only get you so far, really. Because, take note that you have to kill Brad like a normal zombie, but he has like twice as much health as a regular one, and that in reality is a pain in the ass, because of how annoying it is. Alright, so, handgun ammo here. Pills here! Why do I keep making Left 4 Dead references in these videos? Alright, so we all know this classic puzzle. We gotta flip these statues into the correct position. And sometimes Leon does not like to cooperate with you, and just doesn't like to cooperate. You can't say much else in that case. Alright, put it about there. I think that works. Are these supposed to look like Julius Caesar, I wonder? I never made that comparison before. Maybe if no, actually you can't read the plaque, because if you read the plaque, you just examine the jewel in the fucking thing's hand, so I don't think that works. But this is the puzzle, and it's a relatively simple one. See, the way they integrate puzzles into this game is actually very well done, because it actually feels like these puzzles are part of the scenery. Like the one we just burned the canvas painting and we just moved these statues, and it all free-flowed into a hallway. It didn't have a distinguishing room for it. Alright, if memory serves, an A and B scenario for Leon A, Claire B, we're gonna run into a bunch of fucking zombies in that other room I'm thinking of, but apparently we're not going there quite yet. I can't tell if that first guy I shot is playing dead. Yeah, I figured. Reload! Down you go, fucker. Yeah, Leon's handgun holds 18 rounds. Oh well. 2 hits. I'm not in caution yet. Nope, I'm still a badass. Yeah, Leon's that door's locked. We need the spade key. Or yeah, spade. Leon's handgun holds 18 rounds, but it's also weaker than Claire's. Yeah, his weapon is the VP-70, and it's weaker than Claire's Browning high power, but it holds more rounds. Now, there's no ammo on that desk in that case. Here is the trash. Someone wants to search the desk. You examine this about 50 times. You get a fucking what the fuck's it called? You get I believe it's what's the word? Film reel photo. You have to go to the back to the room. The save room and get in. This is all the stars. I could probably tell you all of them from right to left. So let's rock with that. Let's start with the top row. That's Brad, Barry, Wesker, Richard, Kenneth. That other dude with the shotgun. I'm not entirely sure. Oh wait, maybe that's Kenneth. No. But the bottom is Joseph, Jill, Chris, and Rico. Then 3 other guys that I'm not really sure. That could be Kenneth, Kevin, and Forrest. I forgot about him. Go to Rebecca's station over here. Get a free F8 spray. Go in this locker. Get the actual official shotgun of the game. Then go over here, go to Chris's desk, get Chris's diary. Oh god, pun field at his best. Then get the unicorn medal. And a cutscene will initiate in this version. Leon!
It's good to see you're still among the living. It looks like we're not going to find your brother here after all. There's no reason for us to stay any longer than necessary. Let's split up, look for any survivors, and get out of here.
At least we have a clear objective.
Right.
One last thing. Here's a radio. Take it. That way we can keep in touch if anything happens.
Rock and roll.
I can't believe what is happening to this city.
I can't believe it either. So, in reality, the story is a hell of a lot more structured in this game than in 1 at several instances. I mean, 1 had a story, but it's very disjointed because some instances it was like, what the fuck, out of the blue. So, basically, now we have to head all the way back to the original room, but the game is gonna spice things up a little bit for you along the way back to make the backtracking a minor bit less tedious than it actually is. And you know, I don't know, this game does not require so much backtracking as the first one. Well, actually, I can defend that the first game really doesn't have... Yep. I'm not gonna let you guys grab... let go of me, dick! I'm still in fine? Nice. Reason I didn't stop in the dark room is because I can just deposit everything in the fucking item box up ahead. And this is like the only real case of backtracking in the actual game, because most of the time how this game really works is you get a key and you open up other areas which flush out into more areas. And that's a more proper way. You can't open that desk without a small key, and I'm pretty sure there's only, if memory serves correctly, there really aren't that many small keys in Leon A. There's only one or two, and there's only two desks you can really open, one of which holds an F8 spray, the other one holds handgun parts. So I would probably go for the one that holds handgun parts myself, because why not? And like I said, puzzle is more part of a scenery. So let's get ourselves this precinct key. This is our handy little blue Spade key. Rock and roll, guys. So now we can open the Spade doors that we've been encountering thus far. And actually, we haven't encountered any because I haven't actually examined the locked doors, but I like to think I did in my brain. So in reality, this key is a 2-use key, and it's the only one. Well, actually, there's a key that only has 1 use later on, but that one's a little bit less of a pain in the ass to deal with. All right, so first things first. You can get some first aid spray. Yeah. No, not first aid spray, but move up this ladder here. Now I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I'm not gonna be able to get it. The crank is here. I'm not gonna be able to get an A rank, due to the fact. And then there should be handgun ammo here. Another cachet. I'm not going to be able to actually get an A rank on this because I'm recording, which means I'm going to have to pause at certain instances to do something, or let a phone call, get a phone call, or go do something, etc. So my time is going to be relatively high, and I'm going to have to save because I don't have the time to do all these videos in one sitting. But for tips, there are those people who want to go for like low time runs. Well, first off, plan out everything you're taking with you. Like right now, I'm holding both red jewels on me, so when I get to that section, I don't need to go and go get them from the item box. So that cuts out about 5 seconds worth of bullshit. Now, in reality, I really should have kept the shotgun with me, but I knew that I wouldn't be able to carry it. Or did I keep the shotgun with me anyway? Yes, I did. All right, I'm smart. See, I thought ahead because I know that in this room coming up, I'm gonna have to fight zombies. So I know that the best way to clear them out is gonna be taking my shotgun and blowing their legs out, or just running my shotgun through them. Because in this game, actually, it's better off actually, there's handgun ammo down that hallway, but I would not recommend going for it. And just like in the last run, I did stop at, there's a red herb here, in case anyone's interested. Now I'm inventory clusterfuck because I actually didn't need this shotgun, unfortunately, but I can't do anything about that. I do need to get the plug from this room, but I can't get it right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the item box, dump out. I really shouldn't bother picking up this many ink ribbons, but it happens. I'm so tempted to just pick up everything. So what we're going to do is we're going to just head on to the other side of the police station. The other wing, so to speak, and from that wing, we're going to progress into more stuff. Like I said, areas flush out into the light. So that emergency ladder will be a quicker way to get up to this balcony, so we can get to this room. Zombies occasionally will lunge at you, and do that, and it actually makes it easier on you because you can just take their heads and not have to bust your ass as hard. By bust your ass, I mean, you know, just take time to kill these things. I mean, I would recommend killing all the zombies here, purely for the fact that that guy's dead. He wasn't bleeding there for a minute, because if you don't, I saw somebody one time do a blind run of this game, and I don't really think it's forgivable to say that, you know, that you shouldn't kill, like in a blind run you should be overly cautious. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna hate the guy hard for being precautious about everything, but what I would complain about is I also probably, actually it's better that I didn't get that now because I have the small key here with me, so I can just zoom over, get the plug, get the handgun parts and etc. Now with the custom parts and the plug, we're free to leave this area and head on back and save and call it a day. Yeah, we'll save here and tackle the other half of the police station next time, alright? So, until then, I'll catch you guys in the next episode of Resident Evil 2. Leon A, Claire B. Peace out.